Hi, everyone. Welcome to a special bumper episode of our pod. It's going to be a UEFA Champions League edition. We have a full crew here. If you're watching this, before we introduce everybody, like, share, subscribe, hit the notifications button, share with your friends, your enemies if you have one, if you don't have enemies, your family, and all our addresses will be at the end of the pod. We're going to be gentlemen on this pod and introduce, we'll start with the lady, very pleasant Yannicka. Even though she has an innocent smile on Twitter, she is deadly. Always battling United fans on Twitter every day with her agenda. I saw your Pogba agenda. I see everything. You know, Big Brother watches everything. I saw your Pogba agenda the other day. I saw it.
No.
Thanks for coming, Yannicka.
Do you know what? I actually like Pogba. The thing that I have a problem with is everyone says he's clear of other players, but he might have the talent to be clear, but he's not doing things that are clear of the other players. Do you know what I mean? So you can't really say that he's clear.
That's
really.
fair. That's fair. Let me go, I guess, clockwise. Dayo, thanks for joining us, our resident Bayern fan.
Thank you.
Part of the team, Ola, Liverpool man. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you, and nice of you to insert Man United into the conversation in the Champions League podcast.
Hey.
I can see what you did there. You managed to put Man United and Pogba into it. But we're not going to allow that going forward. No more Manchester United talk going forward.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Today I'm a Nigerian. I'm supporting my team. That's why I'm wearing my Nigerian national team. Idris, Chelsea, resident Chelsea man. Thanks for joining, Idris.
As always, thanks for having me.
So today we'll definitely review the quarterfinal games, but more importantly, we're doing a bracket today, and there'll be a final prize at the end of the bracket. So it's going to be a bracket / league system, and the way this is going to go is we're going to predict the aggregate score lines, which you get 4 points, and we're going to predict who goes through quarterfinals, semifinals, down to the finals, and that's 2 points each. Score line 4 points. Who goes through is 2 points. I'll create a league table. I'll be posting it regularly online on our website, on YouTube, consistently as we go through the games. The winner is going to win a $100 gift card from soccer.com or Kickback. I'm going to decide. You can buy whatever you want, whichever you want to buy. So that's going to be the final gift prize. If I win it, I'll just give myself anything.
100 USD, please be clear.
100 US dollars. Okay, that's true. That's true. 100 US dollars. That's a good one. Yeah. So let's just jump right to Yannicka. Let's start with your team, Man City and Dortmund. Quickly, give us a quick summary of how that's going to go in your thoughts.
You know what? How it should go and how it actually will go might be two different things. How it should go is that I think Man City are defensively stronger this season. I think a lot of the reason why we've gone out in recent seasons is because even though we've scored enough to go through, we've conceded too many and we've gone out on away goals quite a few times. I think defensively we're a little bit better this season. I think Dortmund have their defensive issues, but they're very, very, very strong in attack. So I think they will score, but I'm hoping that Man City will go through overall. So yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. But I know Man City like to overthink the Champions League and they just go way off in the wrong direction. So that's what I hope happens, but it could very easily go the other way. But I think if we can sort of take care of Haaland and, you know, be clinical going forward, I think we have a chance of going through. So yeah, okay. That's what I think.
That's your thing. Okay. That's fair. Let's jump to the next game. I think that's the biggest game of the round. Dayo, your team, Bayern versus PSG. Thoughts, quickly.
Well, it's going to be, it should be a very big, it's a big match. It's going to be tight. but I think Bayern wins. I think Bayern wins. I saw PSG in the return leg versus Barcelona, and though the first leg was sterling, they played really well the first leg because they were able to counter attack, and but the second leg I think on another day, even though they won the first leg 4-1, they could have lost by even a bigger margin in the return leg. And all those Dembele timid shots, I don't think Sané, Gnabry will let them off on that. So I think Bayern will go through.
Okay. Kind of, most of my thoughts too. Ola, Liverpool, European nights. Is it going to come again?
Yeah. Okay.
Liverpool, Real Madrid.
Liverpool, Madrid. Actually, it should be considered the biggest game. 13 Champions League titles.
Okay, here we go.
6 Champions League titles. I don't know what Bayern. I don't know what Bayern and PSG. I don't know why you are telling me that that's the biggest. That's not the biggest. Madrid, Liverpool is the European royalty tie of the round, and Liverpool are in a bad situation because defensively we have 2 rookies at centre back. So yeah, you can say it's boring, but let me see if you put Phil Jones and Chris Smalling at centre back. Let's see if
you are the one. You broke your rule. You interjected a United.
I have to give it back to the Man United fan who is telling me I'm boring.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I think Liverpool will go through. The reason why I think Liverpool will go through is it will be tight, but apart from defensively, which we've improved a bit now. At least we've never really considered too many goals since we've had issues. The problem was we were taking our midfielders out of midfield and putting them in centre back, so it was affecting us. But now we have bought centre backs and we're using centre backs where they're supposed to be used. So I think Madrid will cause us problems, maybe with their know-how. Benzema is their only goal threat. He has scored a lot of goals this season. But we have the energy to outrun them. We have a lot of legs in midfield. And Madrid, they have a lot of old players. So I think the midfield battle is going to tip it in Liverpool's favor. It will be tight. It won't be easy. It will probably be a low-scoring tie overall, both legs. But I think Liverpool will go through. We have all our forward players fit. We have our midfielders fit, except Henderson. Henderson will be a big miss, but I think we can cope without him because we have a lot of other midfield players available now. And Fabinho is playing midfield. So that's going to help.
Okay. You're kind of convincing me. My thoughts might change. Okay. For my prediction. Mr. Idris, Chelsea and Porto. What are your thoughts?
Well, Chelsea and Porto, it's almost a repeat of Chelsea and Atletico Madrid, in my opinion. If you actually look at the way Porto played in their last game against Juventus, which had a lot of firepower, although you might want to be like they have a naive coach, but they do have a lot of resources to have found solutions against Porto. But when you look at the tenacity of how they defend, they currently sit number 2 on the Primera Liga. They've only lost 2 games. They've just tied more games than Sporting. So that tells you that they're doing well, as usual in the league. In comparison to Chelsea, that's found its mojo in the last 15 games with a more tactically matured and astute coach. But then again, Chelsea doesn't score as many goals. But Chelsea has a solution for the first time since the last 2 coaches to break down low block teams, which is kind of crazy with a 3-back system. But then again, you look at where class is permanent in terms of Pepe and Martial and the defense. So they are more of steel. When you think about how they won against Juventus again with 10 men, they have some experience in Sergio Oliveira in the midfield. So they will hold their own. But I would say 2 things gives Chelsea the edge, which would be coaching experience, run of form right now we have, which is kind of almost similar to what Porto has, but quality of players that we actually have in comparison to Porto. So coaching edge, quality of players, and hopefully if things are not too crazy in the Premier League, we should be able to edge them. It will be almost like identical game patterns. But Porto they're very street smart, so I expect it to be a tricky game.
Okay. So you say Chelsea goes through?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let's jump into the fun section. This is where the money section. We just go again, like we're going clockwise, at least in my view. Yannicka, your quarterfinal brackets. Let's go. What's your aggregate?
Okay.
For City, we're going to do
Okay.
so because I want to keep everybody engaged so that one person
So-
doesn't talk, one person is not quiet for like a couple of minutes. So we'll just do type game by game. Let's do that. So quarterfinal first. So Yannicka,
Okay.
Man City and Dortmund. What's your score prediction and who goes through?
Okay, I think it'll be 3-2 overall to Man City.
Okay.
I think we might win the away leg because we seem to be a little bit better away in Europe for some reason. So I think we might win 2-1 at Dortmund, especially because they've not got their fans there. And then I think we'll draw the home leg like 1-1. So I think it'll be 3-2 to Man City overall, and we'll go for
3-2. Okay. Dayo.
Man City win 5-2.
5-2. Wow.
It took
5-2. This guy.
You know
Is
what?
it the same as well?
You know what? Dortmund concede a lot of goals because even in the last round they went through 5-4, and I'd say Man City are better attacking wise than Sevilla. So it's not a crazy shout, but I think this game could be 6-5 or something daft like.
Yeah.
So are you trying to change?
Dortmund will lose.
Are you trying to change your
Dortmund will
prediction,
lose both
Yannicka?
legs.
Final chance?
No, I'm just saying it could be. I'm hoping Man City don't concede too many goals. That's why I'm saying 3-2. But it could well be if Haaland's on his game, he can score 2 or 3 in one game. So do you know what I mean?
I think City wins both legs, 2-1 in Dortmund, 3-1 in Manchester.
Dayo, why are you copying me? What's all this? Come on, seriously, are you using voodoo? What's all this?
Okay, Ola, since you Dayo is already coming. Do you want to change so that you can get an edge, or you're sticking
It's
with
crazy. Exactly the same score I have. Exactly
have.
the same score. 3-1, 2-1, 5-2, 5-2 aggregate. 3-1, 2-1, 5-2 aggregate for City.
Okay.
Yeah. Dayo, you're not serious. Seriously.
We'll define one of them, I'm sure. You see?
I know, but it's just crazy that we had exactly the same score line at the same first leg and second leg. We had the same
Yeah,
score.
Sancho is missing. In Dortmund is missing almost a lot of their defenders too, and even when they were playing, they weren't that great too. So Haaland will probably sneak in a goal here and there, but City will smash them.
City will smash them.
Idris.
Oh man, away. Yeah.
For me, I went 5-2 as well. City. I swear to God.
No.
I was just quiet. I was just like, whoops. But my differs this way. I think away. Where Yannicka's greatest fears we playing. Yeah, I mean in the sense that like they will overthink it and they'll probably go like 3-2 there or 2-2 in Dortmund. But once they come to City, they are going to just abuse them in City. It's just going to be probably 3-0 or something ridiculous like that. It can even rack up more because of the reasons you guys said, they've not been good defensively. But then again, they've got Jadon Sancho, they've got what's his name? A little inconsistency is young, but he's a talent. Torgan, I hope I pronounce his name right. Torgan Hazard. Hazard's younger brother is in very good form. And everybody talks about Haaland. Haaland is a phenomenal generational talent, in my opinion, in how he moves. But look at the way he's being fed. A lot of people, don't see how this guy's fed. City, I mean, come on, they're just a nice oil machine. So, but because City scores a lot of goals, Dortmund can't score, and Dortmund's defense is bad. The same criteria you guys are using is well, like 5-2. This can like easily 6 something, but 5-2.
Okay. Funny enough, my scoreline too is 5-2.
Come on.
But
okay, we'll start from the back now. We'll start from the back next time.
No, mine is 5-2. Honestly speaking, it is 5-2. I have it here. I don't lie. You can see it's clear. I have it there written out. It's 5-2. So, but mine is 3-1 Man City first leg because I think first leg is at the Etihad. Then away they beat Dortmund 2-1 when they go to Germany. the Verstal. I don't know how to pronounce it. Dayo, you're a resident Bayern fan. How is it pronounced? Their stadium. Is it the
Just call it Signal
Stadium?
Iduna Park.
Okay, that's another Signal Iduna Park. Okay,
Westphalia, something like that.
okay, okay. Let's go. Let's move. Let's
Okay.
keep it moving. Porto, Chelsea. Let's start with Yannicka again.
Okay. I think 2-1 Chelsea overall. I think Chelsea will win 1-0 at home, but I think they'll draw the away leg. I know Porto are quite good at home, and I think Man City beat them 3-1 at our place, and we drew 0-0 with them in Porto. So I can see a similar thing with Chelsea. But I think Chelsea, because Chelsea have struggled to score, I don't think it'll be a high-scoring game either way. So I think 1-0 at home, 1-1 away, 2-1 Chelsea.
Okay. Dayo.
Chelsea wins 3-1.
3-1 aggregate.
0-1 in Porto, and 0-1 in Porto, 2-1 in Chelsea. Hola.
Dayo, behave yourself.
Okay. Hola. Should I just copy? Should I just, for all predictions, should I just copy Dayo?
What can I say?
Exactly.
Okay, we'll start from the back. Let's start next round. Let's start from Idris.
3-1 for Chelsea overall, but the only slight difference with Dayo's one is I think the first leg is in Porto. I think Chelsea wins in Porto 2-0, and then they draw 1-1 at Stamford Bridge. Okay. And I think they go 3-1 on aggregate. I don't think they have enough resources to out Chelsea over both legs. So Chelsea are just too good at the moment.
Okay. Idris, your team.
For me, it is 3-1, which is wild. But I expect them to score away at Porto's home. But at Chelsea, I expect a 2-0. 2-0. The two ways I'm saying, I expect a 2-0 at Stamford Bridge or a 0-0.
No, give me one.
Porto and a 3-1 at Stamford.
Give me one. Just give me one.
I'm going 1-1 at Porto. So 1-1 at Porto, 2-0 at Stamford Bridge.
Okay, better. So.
And now that I've said it, now that I've said it, just knowing my luck, it will be 0-0 at Porto, 3-1 at Stamford Bridge.
No, mine is different actually. Mine is different. I'm happy to have a different scoreline. I'm doing 0-0 at Porto, which is the first leg, and 2-0 Stamford Bridge. So 2-2. I don't think Porto scores at all against Chelsea. So mine is two goals. Or aggregate scoreline. So let's dive to Bayern PSG.
So can you start from you now?
Oh, I start from me. Okay,
Start from you now.
That makes sense. So my scoreline for Bayern PSG is very interesting. Aggregate scoreline is 4-4. That's what I'm going with. But aggregate scoreline 4-4. So Bayern win the first leg in Germany 2-1. PSG wins second leg 3-2. But Bayern goes through and away goes through. That's my 4-4. I see Ola is laughing, but before I go there, let me go to Yannicka, then I'll come to Ola. Yannicka, Bayern PSG.
Okay. I had 4-3 to Bayern Munich. I think Bayern Munich will win 2-1 at home. And then I think at PSG, it will be 2-2. So I think it'll be a draw. Okay. So 4-3 to Bayern Munich.
4-3. Okay. Let's go to Ola.
Yep. Well, I have the same thing you have, Ayo. I have exactly the same scenario. 2-1 Bayern in the first leg, and then they go away. It becomes an open game, and both teams just go L for the other, and it ends 3-2 to PSG. Bayern go through 4-4, and away goes Row. Yep. It's crazy how many minds are working alike in this podcast.
Yeah. People that know ball, it's a podcast.
Mine is 4. Yeah, mine is 4-3. Mine is 4-3 with 1-1. I believe it will be 1-1 at Paris, and Bayern edges it at their ground 3-2.
Okay.
And I believe Neymar is back, right? I
He's
believe
back.
he's
He's back.
Yeah, Neymar should be fit for it. Yeah.
He's back.
yeah. So yeah.
Okay.
I mean, this is where we now the fraud Pochettino comes out.
Fraudetino, like they call him.
So before Dayo, there's something that I just noticed nobody has mentioned. This Champions League is a return, some form of players or coaches potentially returning back to where they were fired.
Oh, okay, that's true. That's true. That's true. That is true. Dayo.
Bayern goes through 5-3 aggregate. 3-1 in Alliance, 2-2 in Paris.
Okay.
I don't think Neymar will be ready for the first leg. Or maybe not ready, or maybe not in full form, or maybe just a substitute, just to preserve him. Because the first leg is on April 6th, and that's like 10 days away.
Yeah. Okay, the final quarterfinal predictions. Real Madrid, Liverpool. So I am predicting 4-3 to Real Madrid. That's what Madrid goes through. They win the first leg 2-1. I think the first leg is at Bernabeu. They win first leg 2-1. And second leg ends 2-2 at Anfield. So that's mine. Let me switch it up a little bit this time around. Let's start with Idris.
Same thing I had.
Oh, Dayo, you had the same thing?
I'm going.
Yes, we have the same thing.
Exactly the same thing. Let me just put that down.
Same thing. 2-1 Madrid, 2-2 Anfield.
I'm expecting like 3-2, honestly.
3-2 to who, Idris?
Idris, sorry.
3-2 to Madrid. 3-2 to Madrid.
3-2?
3-2 to Madrid.
Okay. You want to go into exact how it goes?
And I expect more or less like a 1-1 at Anfield. Or the Bernabeu is why I feel like Madrid will edge Liverpool,
2-1,
which is a
2-1. Okay.
Yeah. And it's just based on current form right now. Both of them are useless at the back right now, so it's all good.
With Madrid being slightly better.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just slightly. and the two lovebirds get to see each other again. So my boom. So, yeah.
Okay, let's keep this rolling. We still have some.
Which show does it?
Let's keep this rolling. We have semi-finals to do. Ola quickly.
Well, all of you of little faith. Liverpool are going through 3-2 on aggregate. First leg 1-1 in Madrid, and then Anfield, Liverpool beat them 2-1. I don't think Madrid are that special at the moment. Liverpool are not special either, but we have our front four firing. Diogo Jota is on fire. He scored 2 goals yesterday. So Diogo Jota will do the job.
Okay. Yannicka.
I actually agree. I think Liverpool are going through. I think it'll be 3-1 Liverpool. I think it'll be 1-1 at the Bernabeu, and I think it'll be 2-0 at Anfield. City got them last season and kicked them out, and I don't think they're quite what they were before. That's just my personal take.
That's your personal take. Okay, so same with you, Yannicka. That means you're saying it's going to be Liverpool-Chelsea. So give me Liverpool-Chelsea.
So I think Chelsea will win 1-0 against Liverpool. I think it'll be 0-0 at the Bridge. And I think Chelsea will win 1-0 at Anfield.
Okay.
Just because of Liverpool's form at Anfield at the moment. So I think Chelsea go through.
Okay. Let's go to Idris. So that you two, Idris says is Madrid and Chelsea. So Madrid, Chelsea, Idris.
Yeah. So for me, it's 2-1 aggregate. I expect a 1-1 at Anfield, 1-0 at Chelsea. That's Stamford
Anfield.
You chose Madrid. Sorry, Madrid. I don't know. I'll just go off I expect a 1-1 at Madrid, 1-0 Bernabeu. What am I saying, for God's sake? 1-0 at Stamford Bridge.
Okay, I got it. I have it down. So going to Dayo, Madrid, Chelsea too.
Madrid wins 2-0 aggregate. 0-0 0-0 somewhere. And 0-2 in Madrid. I expect maybe like a Rudiger red card or something.
Wow, this guy.
Not far-fetched, man.
You guys are going down.
It's not far-fetched.
If this happens, you're going to have to predict how many people you're going to have. You're going to predict when I become a millionaire. If this happens, because Dayo predicts some weird stuff that always happens. If this happens, Dayo.
you know the thing is,
especially that red card that you predicted, that happens.
You know that someone is Rudiger is not so far away from it. Like that stuff he did to Suarez, someone that knows how to roll over well will get him a red card.
I shall say nothing because there are other Chelsea fans that think I'm still hanging on to Frank Lampard. I'll be quiet.
Okay, let's go to Yannicka. I'm giving it good. I probably have maybe like 12 minutes. Well, it doesn't come up yet, but Yannicka, let's go. So that means you're saying Liverpool, Chelsea.
Yeah, no, I've done it already. It needs to.
Oh, sorry, it's Ola.
Because I said Chelsea would go first.
It's Ola.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Well, I'm going to be realistic. Chelsea are going to knock out Liverpool. Chelsea.
Oh, wow.
I think people underestimate Chelsea. I think they underestimate Chelsea because of the way Chelsea started this season. That Chelsea squad is stacked. They have depth. They have good mixture of youth and experience. And the way they beat us at Anfield already, went a couple of weeks ago, it was very easy for them. We could not even lay a glove on them. We didn't create any chances. Like if they wanted to beat us 3-0 that day, they would have beaten us 3-0 that day. But they just came and took their one goal. So I think they'll beat us home and away. They'll beat Liverpool home away 2-1, 2-1, 4-2 aggregate for Chelsea to go to the final.
Okay. Ola going big on Chelsea. Wow. Okay. So I think semi-final is 3-1. Chelsea win 3-1. It's going to be 2-0 at the Bernabeu, which is the first leg, and it's going to be 1-1 at Stamford Bridge. So Chelsea go through 3-1. Chelsea goes to the final. So now let's jump to the next semi-final. Going back to Yannicka. So that means what you say next semi-final is Bayern and your beloved Man City.
What I want to happen.
Okay, come on. Yeah. Stop doing this. We have 10 minutes left.
I want it to be City. Yeah. I want it to be City 2-1. 1-0 at home and 1-1 away. But I actually think it'll be Bayern Munich that go through. So but let me just say City. I'm just going to back that team.
Okay, so 2-1 City.
I'm going to back City. City 2-1. City.
Okay.
1-0 at home and 1-1 away. That's what I'm going to say.
Okay. 1-0, 1-1. City in the final. Let me just read off mine to switch it up. I say City go to 3-2 on aggregate. I say first leg at Bayern, because that's how it's going to be. If it goes pounds out. City 1-1 at Germany. They win 2-1 at the Etihad. City go to their first final. My goodness. I hope that never happens. Let's go to Ola quickly.
Okay. I want to think of the most painful scenario for Man City. Sorry, Yannicka. The most painful scenario. So it will be 3-3 on aggregate. 2-1 to Bayern in the first leg. City win the second leg 2-1. They go to penalty shootouts, and Kevin De Bruyne misses the key penalty. And then Bayern Munich go through to the final on penalties. And I don't think we've had any penalty shootout this year, but that will be what will happen, and that's what I hope will happen. Sorry, Man City fans, I'm not really sorry.
You can see how even just thinking about it, she's like, oh no, I will not sleep. Let's go to Idris quickly. You have 8 minutes. Idris, quickly, give me yours.
For me, I see. I have City going 3-4-3. This is both teams are high scoring. To me, it's just almost so identical. Maybe a different way of philosophy of approaching the attacking. But 4-3. So it's
4-3 City.
I just had the aggregate. Yeah, 4-3 City. I don't really know where they're going to score a lot of goals, and I know City's going through.
That's
curse
fine.
of the fact that Bayern Munich are defending champions, and we're not going to have a repeat again like Real Madrid. It's just that's an anomaly. Sorry.
Okay, that's a good.
So
that's
City
a good
goes to
point.
Yannicka.
Because of the champions, that's a very good point. Dayo,
City 4-4 on away goals.
see, go to 4-4. Wow, Dayo, are you a masochist?
You look crazy.
you like it? Are you pretty careful even for your own team on the away goals? Wow.
Well, I experienced it in '99, experienced in 2012. So
I know, yeah, you're already used to it. Okay, so yeah,
it's-
football has made you a masochist. It's okay.
yeah.
So you say 4-4.
4-4 City on the away goals.
Okay.
It'd be about time we went through on away goals. We always go out on away goals. So if we went through on away goals, I'll be happy with that.
So everybody predicts City and Chelsea
Lord.
to go through. So City
Chelsea.
Chelsea final. Let's go through it. City Chelsea final. This is your team. Let's go. Who wins? Champions
Me?
League, all English final.
Yeah.
Yes, let's start with you. All English. Who wins?
Yeah.
City or Chelsea? Let's go.
I don't want to jinx it, though. I don't want to jinx it. What I want is different from what I'm trying to predict. You understand?
We have 5 minutes.
Well-
Quickly, give me an answer.
I go Chelsea.
What's
2-1.
the line? What?
City Chelsea.
2-1.
2-1. Okay.
2-1 Chelsea. Yeah.
Dayo, you're chomping at the bit. Give me yours. I know. I already see you chomping at the bit. Let's go.
City beats Madrid in the final 3-1.
Oh, you did Madrid. That's true. I forgot that. Sorry. 3-1.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Guardiola beats Madrid in the final.
God.
The Barcelona
Oh,
legend beats
Here
Madrid.
we go again.
We
Fan
don't
boy. The pep
want
fan
that.
boy.
We don't
Okay,
want
Ola,
that.
let's go.
Dayo, I have good news for you, Dayo. Bayern Munich get revenge on Chelsea for that devastating Champions League victory in Germany, and Bayern Munich beat Chelsea 2-0 in the final.
I wish it was on penalty, just the same way they did to us.
No, that would be too much drama.
Yeah,
I'll
Yannicka,
take it.
Let's go.
Do you know what? I
Chelsea.
actually think if the final is Bayern Chelsea, which is very likely, I agree that Bayern Munich will win. That being said, if it's City Chelsea, I don't know. It's a hard one because it's our first final, so we're always going to be the underdogs in that, even though we're the better team. But I'm just going to go with what I want to happen, which is 2-1 Man City
2-1
against
Man City.
Chelsea.
Go big or go home. Go
I
big.
think Chelsea have a good chance of winning it, though. I'd say they're probably favourites at the moment for me.
Oh, okay. Because they're on the other side of the draw. Okay. I'll say mine. I predicted just like you. I predicted City to win it. City win 2-1. That's my prediction.
I wish, you know what? I wish this could be true, you know.
I predict City win it 1. So we've come to the end of the bracket. I predict City win 2-1. I think it's the FA Cup they're going to get tripped up by Chelsea. I think Chelsea will beat them in the FA Cup. That's what I think. I think that's where they get tripped up, personally. And that's why they don't get to win the quadruple. Yes. All the
the Carling Cup.
Oh God! Yeah, no, I don't.
It's not a unique. It's called a unique treble. If they don't get the FA Cup, they don't get the unique treble. That's where Chelsea beat them, and the revenge.
So what happens in the Carling Cup?
They'll beat Spurs. I'm very confident about the beat Spurs. Spurs are just people are still just relying on old days that Mourinho is going to set up some. Nothing is going to happen. They're going to beat Spurs. Like City are City have figured out, that everybody wants to attack them down the middle or counter attack. They are not going to open up like that, and they're just going to wait and wait. You said what?
But then again, the way you're so confident, and you mentioned, I even forgot the word on the quadruple. It's a curse. Mourinho will use this to be something. This is the oddity of this scenario.
They will beat Spurs. Spurs are not
I'm very superstitious, so
they will beat Spurs. Like I said, I think it's the FA Cup. That's where they're going to get tripped up, because the FA Cup tie is like in between Champions League. I've looked at it. That is where they get tripped up. Personally, I think that's where Chelsea. I think because Tuchel is
by who though? You're thinking by Chelsea?
Yeah, I think Chelsea will knock out City. That's what I think.
At what point of Champions League is that? Sorry, because I didn't check before.
If I remember, it's like that FA Cup tie is like in between semi-final, or either the second leg of quarterfinal or just before semi-final. It's like right in between. That's what I think. Anyway, we've come to the end of our
It's
podcast.
just after the second leg.
Is that our second leg, right?
Yannicka
Okay, I
was
think
saying
that's our second leg. Okay. We've come to the end. This was massive, massive fun. I had so much fun. Thank you guys for coming. Check us out. All our addresses at the end of the pod. Check out Sarcasm City. Yeah. Yannicka is work. She doesn't sleep, guys. Or ladies, whoever is watching. She doesn't sleep. She's almost like a vampire. She's walking around the clock. So check out their pod. She's walking around the clock. Yannicka, Dayo, Ola, Idris, thanks for coming. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, guys.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks for having us.